All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 24 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today we're going to be continuing on with our grind we're actually going to be grinding the latest season awards drop program. So they just released Drop 2, and it looks like this week we have Darren Baker, son of Dusty Baker. That was a debut from what I remember. Caden Dana, I didn't hear about his debut, but he's in here. We also have Griffin Conine. Just looking at his thing, he is clearly a guy that does better against righties than lefties, but he is a pretty good fielder, especially if you could get him up to tier 1. You know, that fielding goes up to 80 right there. And he has decent speed, but just don't expect him to steal a lot of bases for you. As for Danny Jansen, yeah, obviously, I think a lot of us heard about this. He basically started this game on the Toronto Blue Jays back in May. It got rained out. It got rescheduled. He was waived and claimed off of waivers by the Boston Red Sox, who the Toronto Blue Jays were playing in the game that got rained out. So Danny Jansen effectively played for both teams in a single game. The first MLB player to ever do that. Just looking at his stats, they gave him a good bat. So I like that. Decent fielder behind the plate. I mean, you definitely need that from a catcher. Although, if you think about it, we already have like 3 or 4 catchers in the season drops program. And then to round it off, they gave a 96 overall Willie Adames. Clearly a guy that hits righties very well. Lefties are okay, but definitely more of a righty hitter. Great fielder, pretty good speed. You know, might be able to swipe some bags for you, but um, you know, I'm blocking the speed, steal, and base aggression ratings. So, but it looks like he can swipe a bag or two for you on um, on the base bats. So those are the cards that are available in the program. Just taking a look at the ones that are available. Excuse me. In this program, you have Mickey Moniak. Looks like he had a walk-off home run for the Angels. You also have, if I go here, Austin Wells. Let's see. First career multi-home run game. Okay, so he had a couple home runs. I don't recall that, but okay. Josh Young. 3-run walk-off homer. Send fans home happy. I think I did hear about this. Wasn't this the game that Clay Holmes blew? Didn't Clay Holmes blow that game? Because he's been blowing a lot. And then, of course, you have season awards Ryan Walker, closer for the San Francisco Giants. And then the other one is season awards Freddie Freeman from the Dodgers. So those are the cards. If you go over to the packs here, there's also a new out of position card, Johan Santana. There we go. There's his Mets card. Unfortunately, yeah, he's quite a bit of money. So I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother purchasing that. Because I'd rather just go for Santana. I don't care for Nolan Arenado or Harold Baines or Paul O'Neill or Troy Percival. I don't care about them. I only care about Johan Santana. Although I was really hoping with that it would be the no-hitter one. Looks like we also have John Franco in the headliners pack. So that's great. Lord forgive me for doing this, but we'll just do this once just to see if I can see if the glitch is still in there. It is! All right. So I actually saved myself money by buying that pack. So there we go. I don't even need to buy John Franco. I already got him. And I saved myself like 13,000 stubs. So that's good. I am going to purchase that Johan Santana card, though. So give me 1 second. Of course, I did not know that Santana was going to be in this pack. I am literally looking at this for the first time. There we go. Someone just sold me Santana. So now I have Santana and I have John Franco. But anyway, back to the program here. It's about typical, the same thing. We do need some Brewers some Brewers players. We need extra base hits with right fielders, hits with first basemen, home runs with shortstops, and hits with catchers. Should be no problem considering that we have Yainer Diaz. We also have JT Realmuto. And we also have freaking Francisco Alvarez as part of the program as well. So they're all going to be placed in here. I just got to find the place for that. That was my team affinity, so this must be, yeah. Debringa, what's up? Yeah, it certainly has been a while. How are you? I think what we're going to do is we're going to have Yainer. We're going to have Yainer play short or catcher. Realmuto can play first. Oh, wait. No, wait. Yeah, we could do that. No, we can't. Cavadas. Son of a gun. Okay, so we may need to switch this around a little bit here. That was kind of stupid. All right, so we're gonna move Yainer out to left field. We're gonna move do we do Alvarez or Realmuto? Let's go Alvarez and then put Realmuto. Oh, but wait, can well no, actually Winker can play left. He plays left, so it doesn't matter. I think that's all the cards I have from at least season 3 program. Let me just take a look. Rumoto, yeah, he's in there. Barger is in there. Cavadas is in there. Diaz, yeah. And then we also have Winker and Alvarez. Okay, so then the other guys can just be Brewers, since I need to get hits with Brewers. This is going to be a tough one. But at least Willie Adames is supercharged. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. And if we go over here, yeah, I'm not going to have the strongest rotation. Or the strongest bullpen, I'm being honest, but that's what I got to do. And if all goes according to plan, I may not even need the the bullpen. Joe Ross could be in there. All right. So what we need to do is we need to set the lineup so that it's catering to what we need to accomplish. So Yainer is gonna. How good is MLB The Show this year? Not good. Honestly, this is by far the worst it's been. Season 3 it made it better, but it's still bad. I mean, the content is not there, and if it is there, it's hiding behind a paywall, so you got to pay stubs in order to get it. I'm just not a big fan of it this year. And that, I mean, that takes a lot for me to say that, but I have to say it. Okay, there we go. I think we're all set. So let's go ahead and do play versus CPU. Yeah, I know. It's not a complete stinker, but just the way it started out was horrendous. It's gotten better, but it's still not. I mean, I know it's free now, so if you haven't paid for it yet, you can like get it for free through PlayStation through the monthly games. Well, the only real competitor that I see for MLB The Show is Out of the Park 2024 or Out of the Park. Because that's simulation, and I think that would force MLB The Show to really up its game in terms of franchise. You know, like the good thing about OOTP is that you could sim and you don't have to play. You don't even have to play every game. Attaboy, Winker. In fact, you don't play any of the games. You just manage it. It's straight up management. Wait, why did I do that? That makes no sense. Through. Okay, knocked it down. Still beat it out. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. I hope next year they reevaluate this. I really do. I know, Grayson. It's bad. It's very bad. I understand that this is this Joppatown High School? Is that the one you're talking about? I mean, I'm seeing it trending on Twitter. That's the reason why I'm asking. Oh, you're talking about the Georgia Appalachian. I got you. Look, I really wish I had the answer, but it really depends on people's political views. Some people, don't want to get rid of guns. So their solution is get more resources in schools and, treat it have kids be checked before they enter the school. Yeah. You know, I really wish I had the answer, Grayson. But there are people that believe guns are the solution. You know, give more people more guns so that if a school shooting happens like this, a resource officer could go out and bang, shoot the shooter. Sure, that's one way. But we've also seen resource officers or police officers hesitant to go into a shooting. We've already seen that happen. There are also those that want to focus on mental health. Okay, so, you know, after the pandemic, there were a lot of mental health issues, especially young kids. No one is denying that COVID-19 and the lockdowns took a big toll on kids. It did. No, I don't think, regardless of what political aisle you stand on, you can't deny that there was a huge impact on kids' mental health when the COVID-19 pandemic. There's no denying. You know, but it's only part of the issue. There are so many issues to this problem that unfortunately people think that their solution is going to work and then the other solutions won't. I think it's a mixture of solutions. But unfortunately, until we all come to agree that it's a mixture and are willing to tackle each issue step by step, I don't think we're going to see any end to these school shootings. I'm sorry. I wish I had a better outlook, but based on what I've seen, that's not happened. I've seen too many. I've seen too many in my life. The sad part is, this guy, that shooter for Appalachia, he was already on the radar. You know, the FBI went out there and talked to him because they got the threat, but they couldn't do anything because it was, I forget what the reason was. It was something like they didn't have enough evidence to be able to arrest the kid or anything like that. Something like that. Either way, the FBI knew about this kid. It's not like this kid didn't come out of the blue. They knew about it. Well, if I had to guess, I would guess that it was his guns. It was probably his kid's guns, or it was his guns that the kid used in the shooting. So, and, you know, it varies state by state, but, you know, technically if you're going to own guns, you should be locking it up somewhere where kids can't get to. I mean, what the heck do I know? But I thought that was a federal law. That you had to store your guns somewhere where nobody could reach them. Like a safe or some kind of a box or something. Or a locked cabinet or something like that. I thought that was the rule, but what do I know? You know, it's kind of like the same. It's probably the same thing having to do with that kid that shot up the high school in Michigan. That they're trying to hold the parents accountable because the parents bought the gun for the kid, despite, you know, knowing that he may have some mental health issues. In fact, I think it was a couple days before the shooting in that one where the kid was called, the parents were called to the principal's office with the kid because the kid had been making art or drawing stuff in his notebook where he was thinking about shooting people. No, I've never owned a gun. I don't plan on owning a gun. And I've never shot a gun. Me personally, you know, if I go to a gun range, then maybe. But other than that, I don't want to own a gun. I mean, my view on guns are, if you're a responsible owner and you haven't done anything bad with it, you're fine to keep it. You have every right to own it. You have every right to keep it. I just ask that you keep it safely stored. The only people that I don't want having guns are bad people. That's my thing. If you're a good person with a gun and you're responsible, own it.
All ones that count.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I would have no issue with that. I have no issue with people hunting. I have no issue with people, like, using it for protection if it's safely stored or whatever. I have no issue. What I have an issue with is when somebody bad gets it and then they start to go ahead and do bad things with it. That's where my issue is. And unfortunately, the way that it works, because I've covered quite a few press conferences about gun trafficking, illegal gun trafficking, where people would buy them in the South because it's easier to get guns in the South and then sell them to people illegally in the North. And then those people, and this has happened in Chicago, it's happened in New York City, it's happened in, I think, Los Angeles, where these people would take these guns and shoot. They shoot people. I've covered a number of those kinds of press conferences where the operations got shut down. The traffickers were arrested, charged. So that's another issue. How do you stop those? And then what about the ghost guns? You know? What about the ghost guns? The ones that can't be traced? What are you supposed to do now? And more importantly, why do those kinds of guns even exist? Well, I know why they don't exist, or why they do exist. And I know why someone would want to own that kind of a gun. So that it can't be traced back to them if they were to commit a crime. It's all political, Grayson. It's all political.
0-1.
Like I said, my thing is, you're a responsible gun owner. You have no ill intentions. You have every right to go ahead and own a gun. But the people that have bad intentions, that are not good people, those are the people that should not have guns. Nice. Does that mean if we take every gun away from every person in the United States that all these school shootings are going to stop? I don't know. But good luck trying to do that. The Second Amendment prevents the government from taking away your guns. So that's not going to happen. You could say you take on the NRA. You say you can, you don't want any more guns and all that, but you're not going to take them away. It's not feasible. That's it. That's why I'm on the view of you're a good gun. You're a good person. You own a gun and you're responsible for it. You have every right to own it. That's where I fall on the issue of guns.
Counts 1-0.
I'm not here to discourage anyone from owning a gun, but I recognize that, you know, some people actually are responsible with firearms, and that's fine.
Hey. Yep, that ball went out.
I'm going to stop talking about this because this is political, and I've repeatedly said that I don't want to get. Just kind of wanted to explain why it is a political issue, but I feel like now I'm kind of getting into political beliefs, and I don't want to go there. Strike 3, sit down. How about my Mets? Now tied with the Braves for the final wild card. If you had told me at the beginning of the season that the Mets were going to be battling for a wild card, I would have said you were crazy. 11 games under 500. They come back. Great month of June. Decent month of July. August was a bit of a letdown. There were some series that shouldn't have gotten away from them, but they did. Nonetheless, they stayed in it. They stayed in the wild card race, and now they're tied with the Braves, knowing that there's a 3-game series against the Braves coming up later this month, and that's going to be huge. It's not going to be an easy month of September for the Mets, but if you're battling for a wild card spot, it should never be easy. That being said, do I see the Mets as contenders? They could surprise a couple teams, but I really don't see them getting to the World Series only because of their pitching. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, we gifted the Yankees beating the Orioles 2 out of 3 at home. We gave the Yankees the AL East lead. So just because we had a series sweep with the Red Sox does not mean that our whole battle for the wild card spot was easy. It was not easy. If the Red Sox don't want to compete for a wild card, then there's a team that the team that they were playing, the Mets, are competing. So we'll take it. Because if we lose one of those games against the Red Sox, we're a game behind the Atlanta Braves heading into this series against the Reds. Now my hope is that the Reds, the Mets handle it. I don't know who the Braves are facing, but I surely hope that the Braves don't sweep them. Orioles versus Dodgers. Is Yamamoto coming back? I mean, I don't know. Someone tell me, because I thought he was on the 60-day IL. And, I mean, when you're coming back from that, you're going to have a rehab assignment. Attaboy Adames. And that rehab assignment is probably going to be a few starts. So I don't know. Is he going to make it back in time to be on the Dodgers playoff roster?
Ball. That's inside. Ah! 1 ball, 1 strike.
I mean, the thing with that
1
World
ball, 2
Series,
strikes.
the Orioles are inexperienced, and the Dodgers kind of well, I don't know if they're the same thing, but no, they're not the same thing because Mookie has been in a couple World Series already. Freddie Freeman was in the 2021 World Series with the Braves, strike 3, sit down. I don't see the Yankees because they don't have any pitching. And they don't have any offense beyond Juan Soto and Aaron Judge.
No balls, 2 strikes.
You know, whereas I look to the Dodgers, I could say they have Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, they have Mookie Betts. You know, they have they're pretty stacked in terms of their offense, whereas the Yankees, I can only point to Judge and Soto, and that's it. I mean, I think the Phillies get in for the National League. I think they get in again because they're solid all around. Like, their lineup is solid, their pitching is solid. Aaron Nola, Zach Wheeler, Ranger Suarez. You know, so I think for me, the National League is going to be represented by the Phillies. And then the American League, let's see, we have the Orioles, we have the Astros, and we have, I believe it's is it the Guardians or is it the Twins that are, or actually it's Kansas City. Actually, you know what? I think I'll take Kansas City. I'm going to take Kansas City versus Philly in the World Series. With batting settings, here, I'll show you. So hitting interface is zone. Dots are on. PCI is center is circles. There's no inner. There's only the outer. The color is yellow. The opacity is 70%. And then as for the camera, the hitting view is strike zone. Those are my batting settings. Woo, Cavades. Holy hell.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 58.
Nope, that's inside.
Yep. You know, what I was also to find funny with the AL wildcard is that the Tigers are actually in it. I think they're just as far back, if not a little bit closer to the wild card than the Red Sox are. I mean, I haven't been last updated on it, but the last time I checked in, they were actually in it. And I was kind of surprised by that.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Hey.
Unfortunately, no. It seems like they've kind of dropped off. I mean, you know it's bad when there are reports of Rafael Devers sitting at his locker and just staring at it for like a good while. He knows it's bad, which is why I thought the Mets should have gone out and traded for Kenley Jansen when they could have. Much better pickup than Ryan Stanek, for sure. So if anything, I would inquire to the Red Sox about Kenley Jansen. See what they say. See what they want for him.
Hey. 0-2 is the count. He's out.
Leading off for Long Island, the shortstop, Willie Agama. Now back, second baseman.
I mean, think about it this way. The Mets pitching isn't really that good either. Pitcher injuries have hurt the season. Yep. Mets haven't been that great either. I mean, probably the biggest surprise is David Peterson actually having a winning record. I think that's my biggest surprise. I would not have thought that David Peterson would have a winning record. Never would have thought it. But I mean, Severino has been solid for the Mets. So has Sean Manaea. But you can't deny that Jose Quintana is a disaster. What up, Dodger? How are you?
The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Hey. 0-1.
Very decent right now, bro. It's 111 where I'm... Oh, wow. Really? Yep. Actually, I did read about the West Coast being under a heat wave this week. Up and down, like not just Los Angeles, like up and down the West Coast. It's all freaking heat waves. Heat advisories, excessive heat warnings. See, this is why I prefer to stay inside. It's not hot in here. And plus, I can turn on my AC whenever I need to if it does get warm. But geez, man, stay cool. Stay cool. Attaboy Alvarez. That's the other thing, too. Alvarez has gone cold. You know, right now I would argue that the thing is carrying us is Francisco Lindor.
10.
But Alvarez has been very off. Oh, and Mark Vientos, too. Mark Vientos has been very solid with the bat lately. Like, he's really showing everyone why he should be in the majors.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
So Mark Vientos, Francisco Lindor, they're carrying the team right now.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
But other than that, no, Alvarez is gone. Is this BP? It might as well be. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I need to put the beat down on the Rockies so that I can get the XP with so I can make progress in the Season 3 Awards Drop 2 program.
Hey.
Which I have no doubt that the Tops Now guys, their XP mission is going to be done. I feel like that the Brewers XP mission is also going to be done. It's just really the stat missions that I'm worried about. I don't think I'm going to be done with the stat missions. They're definitely going to require another game. How do you have 99 speed yet 28 steal?
Hey.
He's gone.
0-1.
Wow! I thought for sure he was gone. Not my fault the Rockies are a terrible team. Not my fault. Hey, it wasn't so long ago that they had Nolan
Hey.
and Troy Tulowitzki. They had him on the team too. Wasn't that long ago.
Hey.
But I think the big thing with the Rockies is they have no pitching. With no pitching, there's no way this team can win. And unfortunately, this is a place where pitchers, they're not really favored. But they need an ace. They really do.
Nope. Ball 1.
I mean, right now I think they have something solid in Nolan Jones and Brenton Doyle. Ryan McMahon is a solid fielder, I believe.
Ball 1.
But they have no catcher. They have no. I don't know if Ezekiel Tovar is the long-term solution at short. I could be wrong, but I don't see him as long-term.
3-2.
You're also going to have to replace Charlie Blackmon at some point because he's getting up there.
No. Ball 4.
Good thing I was not working on a no-hitter. Or not a no-hitter, but a perfect game because I would have lost it there by that walk.
Ball 1. Outside. That's the ball. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now back, second baseman. Roger.
0-1.
Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for the Lions, the left fielder, Jesse Winter.
You know what's funny too is that I was just thinking about the AL Central and just how night and day it has been with that division, because for so many years the AL Central was considered the worst division in the entire MLB. Like, it was pretty much just one team running away with the division and everyone else couldn't even compete.
That's outside.
But you look at it now, Royals are leading the division. You have the Tigers competing for a wild card spot. Twins and Guardians are always a threat. I mean, really, the only bad, quote-unquote bad, well, not quote-unquote, but the bad team in the division is the Chicago White Sox. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but we may be witnessing history with the White Sox. They may become the worst team in MLB history. They may very well become the worst team in MLB history, surpassing my Mets, my 1962 Mets. How crazy is that? I never thought I would see the day where there would be a worse team than the 62 Mets. That is crazy.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And I want the White Sox to take it, mainly because I don't want my Mets to be considered the worst team in the MLB anymore. I mean, not that they were considered that this year, but although I would think that a lot of people were thinking they were coming up on that. I mean, they would have had to been worse than the A's and the White Sox right now to hold that title, and that's a pretty low. That's a pretty high bar when it comes to losing. Still, it was not that long ago that people were disregarding the Mets. 11 games under 500. All of a sudden, fantastic month of June.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Great month, good month of July.
3.
August, it should have been better, but it wasn't bad. They didn't let it get away from them.
Ball. Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, it just it's so funny to think how different of a season this is for the Mets. It really is. Strike 3, sit down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Hunter.
Oh, by the way, some of you may be wondering why I started the stream so late. Because I only started it like 15 minutes ago, so around 4:30, a little past 4:30. That's because I had to get my vehicle registration renewed. It expired at the end of August, and I was not going into New York City and giving the cops an excuse to write me a ticket for something other than parking. So, but the only problem is that the only registration place that I could get for today was over on the other side of New Jersey. So I had to go from the east side of Jersey to the west side. You're talking about a 40-mile drive one way. Then I had to go and stand in line to get my registration renewed. it took a long time. But you know what? Looking back on it, I'm kind of glad that it took a while because, in all honesty, I thought that this stream would have been too quick. It would have been too quick for me to finish out this program. I don't think I needed the full 3 hours to be able to complete it. And there's really nothing else to grind in Diamond Dynasty right now other than this program and the Team Affinity programs. So I'm thinking that 2 hours, maybe 2.5, to be able to get this program done, and then I'll call it a stream. As far as the rest of the weekend goes, I don't know if I want to be grinding the Team Affinity programs all weekend. Like, it would be great. That way I can set myself up for Tuesday when the ranked seasons drops come in. But
inside, ball one.
I really don't know if I want to be spending all weekend grinding these Team Affinity programs. So I'm still thinking about it.
Got it.
I'm still thinking about what my schedule is going to be for this weekend. I will let you guys know if I do decide to go live. If I don't, then I would see you guys. Next time I'd see you guys would be on Monday. And that will definitely be me grinding Team Affinity. Which also makes me, question whether or not I want to do it this grind this weekend. Because if I grind and complete all the Team Affinity programs this weekend, what am I going to do on Monday? I'm going to have nothing.
Ball inside.
Come on, Peralta. Oh, congratulations. Strike 3, sit down. Congrats, man. 44 years. Holy cow. God bless you and your wife. Shout out to Debringa and his wife for celebrating 44 years of marriage. Good for them. My grandparents celebrated their 50th anniversary over 10 years ago. So they've been together for a long, long time. Ooh, look at that. We got a couple of these cards. We definitely got a lot through the Team Affinities, including, I'm thinking that's the third AL West card, or AL West pack. Team Affinity Boss pack, and then this is the second NL East Team Affinity Boss pack. My mom and dad went 70 years. Oh, God bless. I'm sorry. I didn't know that your mother passed away a couple of months ago. My condolences. Oh, gosh. But hey, you know what? 70 years. God bless him. God bless him. And God bless you and your wife as well. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the important thing. See, to me, life matters about what you do in it, not how long you live. Because you can live a long time, yet say it wasn't really that exciting of a life. but you could also die before you're 50, yet accomplish so much. Now, the ideal thing would be to live long and have a good life. That would be the ideal combination. But if like you stuck a gun to my head and told me would I rather have a good short life or a long, decent life or bad life or whatever, I'd go for the good short one. I'll always take that. So people are more than welcome to disagree with me on that, but that's just how I feel. Yeah, no doubt catchers are done. Brewers are done. So that's good. There ain't right fielders here? No? Fuck. Excuse me. Crud. Certainly. Certainly, certainly, certainly. Even as I get older, I mean, forgive me, I'm in my late 20s, so I haven't lived that long, but like to me, every day just seems like life is getting away from me. Let's see. Can always do Avisail Garcia. Yeah, we'll do Avisail Garcia just in case, just in case things go wrong. And then do that. Unfortunately, no right fielder here. Wow, I'm so close to the fourth pack? No, that would be my third pack. Okay, so be close to the third pack. Wait, is this the first NL East? Oh, I thought it was the... Oh my gosh, I am so far off. Oh gosh. Gosh. Yeah, give me Trout. Give me Trout. It's more of a paywall thing now. It's more of a paywall thing. It's kind of... I would compare it to Madden. That's how I would compare it. Sweet, got 3,000 stubs. All right, so what do we need to do now? Yeah, that's why I was telling you earlier that it's not that great of a game this year. Okay, so I no longer need actually, come to think of it, I don't even need the tops now guys anymore. Because if you look, all the XP missions are done except for season awards. So everyone else is, or everything else is just stats. Gotta go. Yeah, good to see you too, Debringa. Enjoy the rest of your day, all right? And happy anniversary to you and your wife. Thanks for stopping by. So that would be 15, which would not get me much. Yeah, of course, you're welcome. But I could get the right fielder there. So why not? Why not?
The catcher, number 28, Danny Jensen.
Good. And 2. 0-2.
That's gonna get caught. Darn it! Thought he was safe. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Come on, Jansen, you can beat it out. Thank you. Just in the nick of time. Yes, so Griffin Conine, he's now mine. So if I go over here, oh, but that's okay. I don't need Alvarez anymore. Or I can move Diaz to catcher. I mean, Alvarez is a much better fielder than he is. He just has a better arm. Right? There's nothing else I needed, right? It's just all the stat missions. Yeah. So hits with first baseman, extra base hits with right fielders, shortstops. Okay. Get Lance Lynn. Also, freaking Bryce Harper is much higher rated. Yeah, let's go Lance Lynn. Feeling lucky. Willie Adames. I mean, the problem is Ernie Banks can't hit for me. I mean, he's not bad. It's just, if anything, I would rather go with like Jacob DeGrom. But I'll keep Adames in there. There's no reason for me to take him out. I really don't need Dustin Baker at this point. So Roy Halladay, catcher. There's Paul Konerko. And we know how he does for me. Third base, I mean, Jose Ramirez. That's about it. Center field, Johan Santana. But actually, I think I would go with either Mariano Rivera or Nolan Ryan. Oh gosh, who do I go with? Let's go Nolan. Feeling lucky with Nolan. And then for left field, we're gonna go with Teoscar Hernandez since he's supercharged. All right, so good. And then we need shortstops. We need the shortstop here. Right fielder, that's fine. First baseman, good. Everyone else is kind of meh. Yeah. All right. Wait. Actually, should I? Mike Trout. Pedro. Roy. Okay. Felix. Franco. Charlie Blackman. Wait, did I get the NL West? Yeah. Huh. I forgot that I completed that. All right, give me Diekman, Kimbrel, Miller, Clase, and Iglesias. Alrighty. Actually, hold on. Just 1 second. Wow, I am so freaking close to Mariano Rivera. 99 Mariano Rivera. I didn't realize how close I was. Sweet, I got Bob Gibson. Alrighty. What do you say we go ahead, try to get the rest of these stat missions done? Before I have to end the stream. Alright, with Diaz, I only need like 250 more XP. And then I complete that XP mission for season awards, guys. Oh, excuse me. All right, Griffin. Ah, no. Darn it. I thought for sure that they were going to go home with it.
That was the first baseman,
Lance Lynn, holy cow. Nerco base hit. Oh no. Oh well, at least we got some offense. Now let's see what Mike Trout can do. To me, with the out of position guys, it just seems like there's too many center fielders and catchers.
Ball, that's off the plate.
It's like, can we get a little more variety? Like left fielders, right fielders? Strike 3, sit down.
He's out. Hey. Ah. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. You're getting the strikeouts with Trout. That would be good.
Yep, that ball went out.
Batting it. The second baseman, Roy Halladay.
Nice! Roy Halladay hitting a home run. Never a sentence that I thought I would ever say in my life. But here we are. Oh, you know what? I think I'm done with Trout. There was really no reason for me to go or use him because, well, I already picked him I picked him already in Battle Royale. So I must have got his.
Now batting, right fielder, Griffin Kona.
I lost track of words. Oh, that stunk. Stank, stunk. And that stunk too. Come on, where are the guys that can hit home runs? Where do the Mets play this weekend? They're at home. They're gonna face off against the Reds. And hello, King Jack. How are you? Welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by. How are you? I know I just asked that, but that's out of habit.
Ball, that's low.
Strike 3, sit down.
Inside, ball 1.
107. Holy cow. See, that's why I can't imagine myself living in Southern California. It's too hot. I don't want to bake.
He's out.
I mean, at least the winters aren't very cold there, aren't they? Woo, Lance Lynn. Live here. No, I understand that. I mean, you gotta live there now, but no one says you have to stay there. Once you get older, you can live out on your own, live anywhere else. I mean, I know someone who's living out in Arizona right now. I don't know why she picked there, but that's her choice. And I've known her since well, elementary school, since we started school together. She's living out there in Arizona. But like I said, you don't have to live there forever.
0-1's the count.
Just like I don't have to live in New Jersey forever. I mean, my job may make it crucial to me that I live in New Jersey. Or I could live out in Long Island or on Long Island. Or I could live, you know, somewhere upstate New York. I guess I'm just very comfortable where I'm at right now. Nice, Nolan Ryan.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yainer Diaz.
1-0.
Yeah, that's gone. Beautiful. Yainer Diaz continues to hit home runs. Only good thing that can come of it. I'll tell you what, Dodger, why don't we do that tomorrow? Why don't we do that tomorrow, because I want to finish up this program. Alright, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Just remind me tomorrow. I'll probably remember, but just remind me.
Hey! 0-2's the count. Ball.
Probably 2 p.m.
Ball.
Eastern.
Outside.
2 p.m. Eastern. Yeah.
Count full.
Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, I was debating about whether or not to go live tomorrow, but I'll go live.
0-1's the count.
I'll just grind Team Affinity.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball, that's out. That's in. Ball 2.
Strike 3, sit down. All right, come on, Willie. I need you to hit a home run here. Thank you. Boy, Lance Lynn. And Paul Konerko.
Count 1-0. That's a ball.
Phone is going off. Sounds like I got a notification from X.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Oh. Ooh, that's going to be tough.
Now batting, second baseman,
They're promoting the Negroes League Season 2. Why? At this point, people should have Season 2 already done. There's no reason.
Leading up for the Rockies, the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Hey.
What a waste of a post on X. Seriously.
Ball. Down.
Nobody has freaking... If nobody has the freaking Negroes League storyline done at this point, you either haven't even touched it or you're not interested in it. Or maybe you haven't even had the game at all.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Oh yeah, this weekend is the start of the NFL. Or last night, they just had Ravens versus Chiefs. I mean, good game from both the teams.
0-2.
Ravens and Chiefs. Strike 3, sit down. Oh, excuse me. So, I just really wish that Mark Andrews would have done better. He only got 2 targets, or he got 2 receptions for 14 yards. Kind of concerned about that, especially since Lively got more targets, more receptions, and a touchdown. So I have a feeling that maybe I just drafted the wrong Ravens tight end. I mean, look, it's only week 1. There's still plenty of time. But no doubt the fact that Andrews only had 2 targets or 2 receptions for 14 yards definitely concerns me. So I'm hoping that, Cole Kmet is going to be targeted heavily by Caleb Williams. I mean, if he's anything like what Mark Sanchez was for the first couple years of his career with the Jets, then he's going to rely on the running back and the tight end a lot. That's exactly what Mark Sanchez did. So if he's similar in that way, then I feel like Cole Kmet is going to get some good targets. As will DeAndre Swift, which is also important because he's on my fantasy team too.
2 is the count.
What's up, Pyranius? How are you?
Aye.
Strike 3, sit down.
Up next to follow the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ball 1. Aye.
Strike 3, or wow.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not much, just chilling. Cool. You, how's your franchise going with the Red Sox?
1 ball.
Hopefully better
2
than the
strikes.
real life Red Sox.
3.
Strike 3, sit down.
The bat, number 7, second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Ball.
Excuse me.
Aye. 2.
Oh man, too soon. So sorry. Look, I get it. If your Red Sox, if the shoe were on the other foot, and it was your Red Sox that swept my Mets, I would be in the same position. Haven't played. Got to All-Star break, played that, and I haven't played since about a week. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, sometimes it's nice to just take a break because play too much of the single mode or of one mode and you could easily get bored with it. So I totally understand. Oh, that's okay. I thought it was going to be a fly out, but thinking about streaming it tonight, Dodgers series. Oh, cool. Well, if you do decide to stream it, good luck. You're feeling lazy? Hey, only one stopping you is you. Oh, frick.
He's out. Ball 1's the count. Aye. No balls, 2 strikes. Nope, outside.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now batting,
How's work doing for you? Dude, it's... We're so freaking busy.
Stay.
We're so busy with the election, these school shootings, and everything is just...
Aye.
We're really busy. So,
No balls, 2 strikes.
sorry. Obviously, you could tell by my yawning that I am quite tired. Strike 3, sit down. And then tonight is overnights. It's the first of 3 overnights.
Ball, that's inside.
Juicing.
Aye. 1-1. Aye.
So,
1 ball.
better have something. Keep it wide awake. At least until I leave. Well, even when I leave, I still need to be wide awake because I gotta get home. So once I get home, then I can fall asleep.
The center fielder, Nolan Ryan.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
Hey, as long as Diaz keeps getting hits, he'll get the XP. That's all I'm worried about. I mean, he also needs, if you put a... Since I started streaming MLB The Show 24, yeah. But not recently. It's just, it's a down year for MLB The Show, really. Just not that great new content. It's just a down year. But, I mean, you may do something that's actually more entertaining than what I'm doing. You know, here I am just grinding out all the stuff, an offline program in Diamond Dynasty. Whereas you playing franchise, maybe you could get some subs and viewers and everything.
Number 61.
It's tough. It's tough right now. I mean, everyone's excited about Madden and NC and college football. You're gonna have a lot of guys once NBA 2K comes out. You're gonna have a lot of guys streaming that. So, yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll be able to tell you whether or not it's how many people. Let's see. So right now, MLB The Show 24, it has 476 viewers. So not really a lot. I mean, the other thing you have to think about too, Tyranius, you know, I'm streaming, yeah, and I have at least 5 of them here. But the thing you have to think about, you know, maybe streaming later would be better because a lot of kids, especially on the West Coast, they should be exiting school by now. They should have gotten out of school already. So maybe that viewer count will go up because now everyone is home from school or work. What's up, Wookie? How are ya?
Nope, ball 1.
Look, I'm alright. Just a little tired, but I'm alright. Yeah, exactly. Everyone on the West Coast is getting out of school, so oh, thank you. Yeah, I got it on Tuesday.
Hey! Ball 1's the count. Hey! 2! Ball 2. Nope, outside.
Strike 3, sit down. Man, have a game, Mike Trout. Have a game, have a game, have a game. Every school ends around 2 or 3. Yeah, that's about the same with my school. All the the schools in my neighborhood. I think maybe one of them ends around 4. But yeah, I think like for the most part, kids get out of school around 2 or 3 in the afternoon. But really, Pyranius, I would not worry about trying to get viewers. What I'd be focusing on if I'm just starting out is focusing on the content. You have a 7-period word? Yeah, exactly. Like, if you only have 7 periods
0-1.
in school, then you would probably get out, I want to say, around 1:30. Five or four, what is that?
Now batting, right fielder, Griffin Conan.
There we go. Finally got an extra base hit with Conine. Did you get out?
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 58, Lucas Giga.
Willie Adames. Yes, sir. You mean 5 or 4 in the afternoon? Or in the evening? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
That's the ball.
Seven periods, get out of 5 or 4. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Unless that was more elementary school. I'm sorry, school.
The catcher, Paul Canuto.
I mean, if that's the time that kids get out in elementary school, I would understand. Because after all, the parents need to be able to get home from work to be able to watch their kids.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 59.
But I don't understand why high schoolers would get out that late. Unless it's like sports. You know, if you consider practices, I guess, but those are extracurricular. Those are not part of it, or those are not like periods or anything in school. Right. Okay, so now it makes a little more
1 ball, 2
sense.
strikes to count.
Now it makes more sense. But still, sports are not considered curriculum. Those are extracurricular.
3.
So you getting out at like
The batter,
at
number 7.
4 or 5 because of sports, you know, I don't consider that extracurricular. I only,
Hit the ball.
and no one's forcing you to stay that long. Like, no one said you had to play sports in high school.
Got it.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Dolan.
0-1. Hey! Oh!
Nice.
Leading off for the Lions, the third baseman, Jose
Attaboy, Jose. Nice holiday. Holiday.
The center field, number 34, Nolan Ryan.
He's out. He's out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Oh, excuse me. It's still my lunch. Ah. Crap. Front. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying not to curse a lot.
Hey.
I'm just trying to be better.
Hey. No balls, 2 strikes.
Okay. In all likelihood, I may not be streaming for too much longer. I mean, I gotta get ready for work too.
Yeah.
It'll all just depend on how much progress I make
No balls, 2 strikes.
in the program.
Oh.
What do you? I actually do mind. I'll just. This is all I'll say about where I work. It's a top media corporation. In fact, one of the 6 big ones. But I'm just not going to say which one because I don't want to create a political controversy. But I'm in their radio department. So that's really all I could say about where I work.
Hey. 0-1. Hey. 2. 0-2. Ball.
Strike 3, sit down. All right, well, let's see where we're at. Trout became tier 1. Canerco's tier 1. Hernandez is tier 1. Well, I got no shortage of Team of A packs, that's for sure. But it looks like I didn't make any progress in the season drops program, which is unfortunate. Oh wait, yes I did. Okay, I got like 3 XP. Great. Probably the catchers. Yeah. And then I need 2 more home runs with Adames, and I need 6 more extra base hits for. Now, you would think that I would be like, okay, well, why don't I'm just going to go ahead and do the moments, except that's going to leave me 3 short of Willie Adames. So if I try to do it, it's just not going to work. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some play versus CPU games. Or actually, or not play versus CPU, but some Conquest games. Yeah, there we go. Conquest. Feels like I'm so far away from Hank Aaron. All right. Closed. We're going to go with Trout. Hopefully with Diaz, I can earn a lot of XP. And even if I don't, maybe Willie Adames can get like a home run here and there, and then I can finish out the moments. Well, that's a good sign right there. Diaz getting the leadoff double. No extra base hit for 09. Do I chance it? Sure, why not? Good. By the way, the 4 was because I got the hits with Lance Lynn. That's what I forgot.
Nope, that's foul.
Or that's why I got to 35, because I got the base hits with Lynn.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah. See, it's funny because, like, in MLB The Show 21, I was just playing it last night. There isn't a delay, and like, you get a good hit. If you get a good hit, you would know by the sound of the bat.
1-1. Hey! No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Nope, up that.
Strike 3, sit down. Attaboy, Trout. I'm going to give Blackman the save. Because I want to get some XP with him. Yeah, but you could also have him as a DH. So he doesn't have to necessarily pitch, Pyreneus, but he could also hit too. His hitting stats are like great.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Yes. Hold on 1 second.
Number 46.
There we go. Sorry, just needed to turn on my AC.
Got him.
All right, newly minted Felix Bautista.
Felix Bautista.
Strike 3, sit down.
Yeah. 0-1.
Aw.
One's the count. Oh, that's outside. Hey, two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's off the plate.
Strike 3, sit down. Keep pitching, Bautista.
Hey. 0-1.
All right,
Now
gonna get Charlie Blackman up and warming.
number 31, Jonah Pyatt.
Nuts.
He's out. Hey. 0-1's the count.
Not good. All right, I'll take the extra base hit, but unfortunately that means Adames cannot hit a home run, and that is why right there, because now I'm at the max for runs that I can score while keeping the save in play. All right, Charlie, come on in.
Now pitching, Charlie Blackman.
Nope, outside. Nope. Hey, two.
It's free in the PlayStation month, or PlayStation Plus subscription. You could get as the monthly game.
Hey. 0-2's the count. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. 0-1. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down. Nice strikeout there, Blackman. All right, Trout's up to tier 2. Adames is up to tier 1. Still no progress. They're at the bottom. 35, so still need a little bit more. All right. What does it mean if you get 3 strikes? Okay, so Ab, Abidal, I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I apologize. If you get 3 strikes on you while you're batting, that means you're out. If you throw 3 strikes as the pitcher, that means you struck out the batter. That's what that means. Yep. Well, I will say, welcome to MLB The Show. It could be a fun game. It could be a fun game. What I'm doing right now is called, correct. You can't score, what, if you strike out, you don't score a run as the batter. Yeah, no problem. But if you strike out your opponent, if you throw 3 strikes against your opponent, they can't score either. You can only score if you get a base hit and your runner crosses home plate.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
So right now I'm not doing a very good job of that right now. I got 3 outs on me, so they retired the side, and now I have to pitch. So my goal is to make sure that the Brewers here don't score any runs against me. I need to get 3 outs against them in order to... Correct. You only get a run if you're the batter. As a pitcher, you're basically playing defense. Your goal is to not let your opponents score a run. The way that you do that, get them out. Multiple ways you could do that. Like you just saw me get the first 2 guys. One was the batter hit a fly ball to my left fielder and he caught it. That was 1 out. The second out, the batter hit a ground ball to my second baseman, who threw it to my first baseman to throw him out. How many throws do you have as a pitcher? Generally speaking, there's no set number. But usually it's all about stamina or energy. As I'll show you the next time I pitch you. So if it gets to be nothing, then your pitcher is tired. But generally speaking, you don't want your pitcher to tire. If he's tired, then he's going to give up more base hits or even some home runs. Base. Or as long as I can get him home, then he'll score a point for me or a run. So here, this is probably the best example of it. Lenslin is going home now, and he's going to score the point. So you score a point or a run if your runner on base manages to come home without being tagged out. That's how you score a run. For example, you're a pitcher, how long does it take you to do? You just need 3 outs. 3 outs. If you're a pitcher, you need to get the team to get out 3 times. Oh, golly, Irenaeus, you're gonna make me do some accent? Golly. Alright, but it ain't gonna be long. So sorry. So sorry. Should redeem that while I was still, while I was early on in the stream. Then I would have done it for a lot longer. But you see, there, Abadale, that's how you score runs. And you can score more than one run. But as long as your opponents don't score any runs, then one run is all you need to be able to win the game. But that's really hard to do, especially in a 3 or in a 9-inning game. It's really hard. So you can see, sorry, I'm trying to talk in some accent, but a little difficult, especially when I'm trying to explain stuff. Usually I do some accent if I'm not really being funny, or if I'm trying to be funny. But when I'm trying to be serious, really hard to do. Correct. Correct. Yes. 3 outs, and that's when positions change. Now the team that was in the field gets to bat, and the team that was batting has to play the field. 3 outs. No number throws or anything like that. It's just 3 outs.
0-1. No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Now the only reason I'm not trying to score any more runs is because I want to get a save opportunity. What that means is I'm going to bring in a relief pitcher, much like I did with Felix Bautista, but he ain't going to get the save. He's just going to get the hold. The save is when a relief pitcher comes in, gets the 3 outs, and closes the game when the team has a 3-run lead or less.
Now the shortstop, Willie.
Oh.
The other way you can get a save is you can bring in a relief pitcher and he goes through the last 3 innings of a game. So if he pitches the last 3 innings of a game, then he's going to get the save, regardless of what the score is.
Nope, that's inside.
So right now, Charlie Blackman, if you can get 3 strikeouts or 3 outs for me, then he's going to get the save. However, he won't get the save if he gives up 3 runs. If he gives up 3 runs, it's called the blown save. If he gives up 4 runs, then the game is over and he gets the loss.
Nope, outside. Count full.
Come on now. There we go.
On one.
Let's see. Do I have enough time to be able to play one more game? One more conquest game? It's gonna be a little bit of a stretch. And there we go. So Charlie Blackmon, he gets the save. Mike Trout, he gets the win because he was the pitcher when I scored the 3 runs. And that's basically it. Although that was just a conquest game, okay? That wasn't like a 9-inning game right there. It was just 3 innings. Now I'm going to restart and do it one more time. Because I want to try and get some XP with some of my players. By the way, I appreciate you subscribe or following me here on Twitch. Abadale. Oh, golly. Can't get no base hits. Yeah, not good.
That was good. The shortstop, Miller, Adama.
Nice. Damas, I need you to hit home runs. Don't hit home runs, you're not very useful to me. See, like that. Lance Lynn can hit home runs for me, why can't you? Gosh. May very well be that I have to finish up this program tomorrow.
He's out.
I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to, but I need to. It's going to cut into my team affinity grind. Although we made some progress already.
That is second. The right fielder, Jackson. Rio.
Nope, outside. Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, Trap. Strike 3, sit down. There we go. Now I gotta get Felix Bautista up and warming. Fortunately, Conquest is not. It's not a mode that you're going to earn a lot of XP, especially with batters, because you don't really get that much. Don't really get that much
No, he's safe.
at bats with them, or that many at bats. You only get like one or two. There we go. Nice steal, Nolan Ryan. I better hurry this up. You know what? The heck with it. I'm going to get the RBI. I need to get base hits. Need to get XP with Diaz.
Nope, that's inside.
So now, if Trout gives up a run, then I could bring in Blackman, and he can come in for the hold. But right now, the save opportunity ain't there because I scored a run with Nolan Ryan, which I do not regret.
Ball two.
Strike three, sit down. So Trout's going to carry on until he gets until he either tires or he gives up a run. Strike three, sit down.
One's the count. Yeah. No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Dang it. Come on, Willie. Strike three, sit down. Thank goodness. Alright. I'm going to warm up Charlie Blackman. I'm going to bring him in, even though he ain't going to get the save. I'm still going to bring him in. Let's see if I can get a home run with Willie Adames. That way I don't have to work as hard to complete that stat mission later.
Ball, that's out.
Be real nice if Hobie Milner first strike.
Got it. He's out.
All right. Come on, Charlie.
Oh,
Need you to get some strikeouts. Because that's the only way you're going to get XP here. Strike three, sit down.
Oh, one's the count.
Strike three, sit down. Keep it going, Charlie.
0-2.
Strike 3, stay it down. All right, some good XP right there for Charlie Blake. He probably got like 90 XP. That's good because I'm trying to, I'm trying to grind the Team Affinity program, and every little bit of XP that Charlie Blackman can get. It's all well and good. All right, I think I'm going to do a couple things, and then I'm going to call it a stream. Ooh, pack 41. I just got that pack, and I just got John Franco out of it. I don't need him again. Son of a gun. This Charlie, no. Actually, that's Tatis. No, Jose. My bad. Thought that was Tatis. Jose's still a good pull. Hold on. While it's on my mind, I want to go ahead and sell it. Yes, sir. Oop. Went a little too far. Let's see. Nope, nothing this time. Oh well. Alright. Gonna go ahead, go through here, see what we can pick up. Got Byron Buxton, Zach Greinke at short, Riley Green, Cy Young, and we got Adam Dunn. When in doubt, go with the starting pitcher first. So that's one, Byron Buxton. AL West, got two of these guys. We got two of them. All right, Pyranius, thank you very much for being part of this. Appreciate it like always. Gonna go with Randy Johnson. And then we're gonna go with yes, sir. It's why it's there. Mark McGwire. Give me Mark. Let's see. Jake Arrieta. No thanks. CC Sabathia. All right. Well, Paul Skeens have only pitched for me or only played with him once. Like I said, when in doubt, go with the starting pitcher. Thing is, El De La Cruz's his thing is pretty bad. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in, even if it was only for a moment. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you like the video and subscribe to my channel. If you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV NextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag in the upper left there. So give me a follow. I'll always post whenever I go live. Or you can turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, we made some good progress. We still got a ways to go. Not much. There's not much left. Honestly, like I'll probably get this done with a few conquest games. No need to play a play versus CPU game. Excuse me. And then I'm going to do the moments, whatever moments I have left. These fall right here. And then that way I should get Willie Adames, and that'll be the end of it. So I hope you all will tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.